second, I wanted to go through this tiny home, which we just delivered yesterday. It's still got the blue tape all over the cupboards so they don't open. It's got all the packing materials that we do, the screens inside, just a whole bunch of mess in there. So I'm gonna go in there and clean it up before we park it. Well, hello you guys. Hey, I'm super excited that you're here.
Hi, Autumn.
What a gentleman.
We just actually got in it for the first time and just starting to bring some stuff in and getting it set up.
Awesome. Yeah, we just pulled this in yesterday.
Let's walk through it.
Yeah, let's walk through really fast.
So in this area, which is the main living area, we're going to add a couple of other features as we move forward. Over here on this side, we're going to add just a very small dinette table where a couple people could sit. And over in this area, we're going to add a futon that's going to fold out and allow for a little more sleeping space if you wanted to have extra guests. And over in the kitchen, we're going to add a couple of shelves on each side just for decorations or plates or some additional storage.
This is their tiny home bathroom, and it is fantastically huge. This is a 4-foot shower, and we've got the countertop that wraps around to use all of that space. We've got lots of cubbies.
Well, a couple of the other things we did was added some extra lighting above the sink because that's always been an issue. We did the above the counter sink just for a little extra touch and a little bit of luxury in the bathroom. And of course, continued on with the butcher block countertops.
This is actually the very first time that we did this type of layout in a tiny house, and I think we're gonna do more of it. I love the amount of space it provides, and it's a little shallower of a countertop, so it's even a little bit better. It gives you more leg room. So this is the new little design of a tiny home bathroom.
Okay, we love the countertops that you guys put in, and we thought we were just gonna get a butcher block countertop that carried through the bathroom.
Yeah, so this is actually the epoxy countertop that we do now for all of the tiny homes. So the epoxy countertop will add a lot of life to the butcher block, whereas before we weren't doing epoxy to start with, and we noticed that guests like to leave lots of water on the counter, which destroys the butcher block. So now with the epoxy, and it is heat resistant, so you can put up to 400 degrees on it without it affecting the epoxy, which is awesome because you get the heat resistant, scratch resistant, and then the fact that it's gonna stay waterproof.
With Reynolds, I think it's absolutely perfect because it's almost undamageable.
Yeah, exactly. And if they do scratch it, maybe they cut on it or something, they don't use your cutting board, it's very easy to buffer out.
Okay, looking up at that fan, that doesn't look like the one I ordered from you. Is that the fan that I got from you?
Well, that's one of the fans that came to my house. So what could have happened was more than one owner sent a fan to my home and I put the wrong one in your tiny house. That happened.
We might have to change tiny houses so we could get the correct fan.
We might have to do a swap-a-roo, is that what you're saying? Yeah. So luckily, changing out a fan's pretty easy. I can get that swapped out for you guys, but that's a pretty funny thing. That's pretty funny.
But if you keep looking up and you take notice of all these windows that we had added in.
Oh, I know.
With all the natural light that comes through. And if you take a look out this window here, the view is just irreplaceable. And that's what you get 24/7 in this tiny home.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about you guys. Do you ever plan on coming here personally and like bringing the grandkids or anything like that?
Actually, my grandkids got to stay in this very park and rent one of the other tiny homes. And that's what prompted us to have one built and put one here.
So we've all had siblings, right? We know how hard it is or how hard it could be to sleep right next to your sibling. At least from my perspective, I wouldn't stop talking, just like now. So tell me a little bit about why you decided to add that wall, because that's instantly what comes to my mind, but what comes to your mind? What was the idea for adding that separating wall?
Well, just for a little bit of privacy and separation if you've got little toddlers who don't always get along. And right up above them, we added skylights, and the skylights can remain open to where the kids could look up at the stars at night, or you can close them. They fully close to where if you want complete darkness for your kids, you can do that as well. This particular model can sleep 4 to 6 people with a couple of kids up top, some extra space on the futon, and then on a ground floor master bedroom as well.
Which the ground floor master bedroom adds so much to tiny homes. And I think it's awesome to have because you have those people who maybe don't want to climb up and down ladders or have to deal with stairs that aren't exactly 7 inches high. So the bottom bedroom is awesome to have people be able to just walk into the bedroom, put their stuff down, and just crawl right into bed. Oh my gosh, I love the moons! Okay, so definitely add more moons because I love what they're doing to this space. It kind of like brings your eye up and it makes the room look huge, which is great. So does this fit a king size bed, you guys think?
A king size bed will fit in here. While it's not as big as a bedroom from your home,
yeah,
very spacious bedroom for a tiny home. Lots of room, very tall ceilings. And again, we added a couple of skylights in just to let all the natural light in and windows wrapping all the way around.
Yes.
And the skylights close as well. So if you want it darkened up in the room, you could do that as well.
Yes, and there is going to be customized blinds for all of these windows too. So if you're one of those people who kind of wants to just sleep in and have a nice time, this is going to be a very dark room if you want to sleep in, or if you want lots of light, just open up those blinds and you're going to be blinded, literally. So I love it. I love it. I love the extra shelf you guys put in there because if it's a king size bed and there's not very many leg room to walk in the bedroom, they can put their stuff there, they can hang out there, they can sit up there and just chill. So I love it. It made almost a whole extra little space.
And we also added the barn door. Beautiful barn door that slides back and forth so you have total privacy in the room and you could just open and close it. And again, we're going to add a TV in the bedroom as well where they added a outlet.
Oh, that's what that's for. I was almost wondering, like, Eric? Huh? Why is there an outlet in the middle of the wall? Up high, actually. That's like, but it's for a TV. Okay. I'm joking, Eric. I knew it was for a TV. I just wanted to make it look
whatever.
I think every part of this tiny home was thought through and designed to have a comfortable space to stay. Once this tiny house is placed in its spot, so we actually just delivered this tiny home and the owners were on it. They're like, it's there, so am I, which I love. So they get to tell me all the things I messed up on, which is good because I can fix them in a timely manner and get it up and going super fast so it can be rented in 2 weeks. That's what our goal is, right?
2 weeks.
2 weeks to build the deck, skirt the tiny homes, get it set, and get it all decorated and get it going.
We're looking forward to it.